everyone, today I'll be reviewing This Is Us. Like overall, this show, like it is just wrapped up recently. Not recently, I guess it wrapped up last year, but I have recently just finished watching this show. So this season it was long. It had 18 episode and finally finishing the whole season and like the show overall. I'll be giving my review on that. So I always like this show This Is Us. I thought all the character in this show, they are so good and they do have a lot of depth, and although they do struggle with a lot of stuff, none of their struggles are always very relatable, but some of their stuff they go through in the show, it is good, I will say. And some of the drama in the show they try to show you, they're also like good too, but some of the storyline do get very draggy. Some of the storyline do take you out of the show a lot. That being said, season 6, I think overall this season was much better than season 5, because season 5, when I was watching, I was like, whoa, what am I watching? All this COVID thing they added in season 5, I did not like at all. And all the storyline with Randall, it was ridiculous. This season, I feel like Randall, he didn't have a lot of things going on. And his storyline, once again, with like his relationship with Rebecca has been always the great part about the show, because he is such a good son to her and she's such a good mom to him. Overall, their storyline is always good. And his wife, Beth, she's like one of my favorite characters. She's so funny, Beth. I just love her. She was really good in season 6 too. Some of her jokes were really funny. I was like, oh, they are really funny. And the Kevin storyline, season 5, it was so like he was about to get married, then he didn't. Of course, we always wanted him to end up with Sophie. So in this season, he does end up with her, which was really amazing. That being said, of course, the whole season, they were like teasing us, like he is going to end up with her, but it takes him long time to end up with her. Like I think the Sophie who played by, I forgot her name, she is also actually on one of Netflix hit show, Saving Hope or something. So I think she didn't have time to shoot this show. I feel like that is why she was only 3 episodes. But I really like Sophie always. She's an amazing actress. She was really good, and the way they end up together, I really like. Of course, now I have to talk about the things I didn't like in the show. Overall, this season, I did enjoy it a lot. I did thought all the story, the things we liked, they did show us a lot. I guess the Jack and the Randall, they were backseat in this season, because they've been like, this show always focused on Randall and Jack. So we have seen everything they are going to do in this show, I guess. That is why they are backseat. So I did not like how last couple of episodes in this season, they're just talking about Rebecca. She's about to die and who's going to look after her. I'm like, what the? Why we are not watching? Because you are finishing the show. Why we are not watching? What is this kid's next chapter of the, like, they just life, or those 2 kids' life? How about them? Why we are not watching their story? Probably because of the budget, they can't show you everything. Then again, I like that what they did with the Deja storyline. That actress who was older, Deja, oh, she was really pretty and I liked her a lot. Although some of the storyline with Deja, like, I guess, I don't know why they showed her. She is, like, one time she left the home. That episode I didn't like she was going to dropping out of school. That was really ridiculous. Then again, that's the guy she was seeing, Malik, and so, okay, I get that. Didn't bother me that much. The only thing, of course, that bothered me in this show is, I cannot say it, like, how much it bothered me when I was watching Kate and Toby's storyline. It was ridiculous, really. It's really ridiculous when you watch. It's really unbelievable the way their story ends here. She meets this skinny guy and she tried to settle down with him. Didn't make any sense, and all their fighting was really ridiculous. It didn't make sense at all. Their storyline, I feel like the writer, they had nothing to write, so they just ruined their story because they have nothing to do. Why couldn't they just sit around talk about stuff? I could have enjoyed those. No, they had to ruin this relationship. Of course, the last episode when Kate was not able to decide what to do, who she calls Toby in this show. And I was like, it was really irritating, those episodes when they showed us like the Kate and Toby, they are falling apart. I felt like those episodes were forced. Like, I didn't like it at all. And it really ruined for me overall. Otherwise, the way they wrapped up the show. Okay, so here is, I forgot to mention about Miguel. Often when I was watching this show, I feel like Miguel, he's just this guy who just looks after Rebecca, and all Rebecca's kids are always mean to him. He doesn't say anything, and it's really unbelievable the way Miguel, it's like it's just this cardboard character. He's just there to like support her all the time. I feel like Rebecca, she never supports him back. Although in this season, I was like waiting that when you gonna like dedicate some of the episode to Miguel. They do dedicate one episode to him, Miguel, his backstory, which I really liked. Because I feel like I've been waiting 6 seasons to see how did Rebecca get married to Miguel. So that was interesting. Overall, I feel like this show still was quite good, I guess. Normally, I don't watch network show, but because I start watching this show, I really like, and that is why I finished watching this show 6 season. Some of the season were really good, some of the season were okay. The 5 was really worse. 6 was, I feel like it is okay. It's not that great, but it's not bad either. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this show. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget other reviews on other stuff. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.